Same to you, ladies.
Cheers, thanks. Yo.
Wow. Here we go.
I'm going to get a picture of me and
Just double checking.
Oh, yeah, cool.
I'll chuck it in later.
Okay.
You got it.
We just got the public joining us. We must have a few photos.
Cheers.
Awesome.
Good one,
Have a great
guys.
day.
Thank you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tu Whanau. We don't know if it's going to be the Tu Whanau half an hour. We're going to talk as loud as we can. This is my man Tony Masters, all the way here, broadcasting at Te Ata Tu, I roto anō I tēnei rā, tino a tāhua, with the kaupapa Tu Whanau and the promotion of our Māori world, as well as our Indigenous world, as well as all the different cultures. We're here to do something about whānau violence. We've got a bit of a show. We're going to break the music down and we're going to talk to you about what's coming up in the show today. 3, 4. Belly move. Here we are. So Tony, welcome, brother.
Kia ora, kia ora, kia ora ana, kia ora ana. How are you going? Just feeling pretty good this morning. Brother come pick me up. We're just happy to do this for the first time. Hope you enjoy. We're going to do some eating this morning. You know, old school ways, back in the 70s, called the 51 Coburg Street Special. Spaghetti, corned beef. And that's all the 2 ingredients you need, or maybe a bit of water to like thicken it out, you know, make more, you know.
Absolutely.
And some yesterday's fried bread. So yeah, that's how we're gonna roll today.
So we eat food from yesterday too. And
Yeah,
so the other thing
save
coming
the
up
food,
in the
save
show,
the food.
Tony just mentioned we've got cooking.
Yep.
We've got a dance battle to sort out because this guy, I reckon he could out-dance me. So I said to him, well, put your money where your mouth is.
Oh, please,
This morning,
please.
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a dance battle.
Please.
Look at me. I've come in my shorts. I've come in my dance.
He still got it. He still got
I'm
it.
ready.
I saw him do some moves before, and I was like panicking.
What's
Now I'm
here?
panicking.
I got my whakatohia top on. What's he got? He's got street clothing. Street clothing. Street clothing versus athletics. Nah, well, we'll see. We've got that dance battle happening, and then we're going to have a bit of a sing-song.
Yep.
And then we're going to interview Tony Masters directly about his experience around whānau violence, some of the issues that he has experienced in his own life. And I'm also going to get Tony signed up to the Tu Whanau Charter of Commitment, where we will ask Tony a few questions, as well as you, the viewers out there, around you making a commitment to positive change with the kaupapa of Tu Whanau. But right about now, brother,
Yeah.
let's do this cooking thing.
Yo.
You ready to set up? Tell us about, you've explained a little bit what's going to happen.
Okay, back in the day, you know, I had a family of 9, and my mum, you know, all we could really afford was Weet-Bix for ages. But then that was for lunch, breakfast, and, you know, for dinner. But yeah, when it was those special times, you know, it was, yo, and this stuff, yeah. And we didn't always have like a can opener, eh? So be careful when you do this, you know. It's pretty.
Put it on the corner.
Oh no.
He might take half an hour to open the whole can.
Man, you just push it like that, push it in like that. You push down, watch your fingers. You keep turning around.
Oh
Can
mate,
you see?
this is
That's how
viral.
we do it, man. That's how we used to do it back then. You just gotta be careful.
Oh.
Go really soft.
This
take
is
your
the
time.
Aitutakian way, eh, brother?
Yep. All the way from Aitutaki.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aitutaki.
that's it.
That's right.
And there you have it, cousin.
Choice.
Too
Awesome.
easy, eh?
That's
Too
right.
easy. Who needs a can opener? And get these
Excellent.
spaghetti, do it a little soft,
I like the way
Oh,
you
you know.
violently attack the
a
table.
little bit, you know. That was my past life, but you know, it's changed now. I love
Is there,
it.
is there a big difference between budget spaghetti and watties?
No, when you cook it, man, not really, eh? When it all gets cooked and it's really hot.
Oh.
When you know, eat Weet-Bix, it doesn't really matter if it's budget or if it's expensive, because you know, at the end of the day, cuzzy,
Especially when you're
You're
16
hungry, eh?
and you go to Henderson High School.
yeah, and yeah, this is how we did it. We used to have a lot of cousins come over back in the day. We used to, you know, when all our parents had arguments, so they used to come over when they had arguments, you know, all our cousins, and then that's what we would have. So here we go, put this on.
All right.
Gangsta.
So here we go. So what's happening?
Just I'm gonna heat this up, maybe clean it out a bit. It's got a bit of dust in there. Good for the environment.
Cleaning on the spot. Use that technique. Are you liking that we got a bit of an audience here, Charity? Woo-hoo. Absolutely.
Is it on?
On.
Okay.
Oh, we should have tested it, eh?
Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
This is the oven of the oven
Yeah.
that we don't know if it's on. It's on.
Oh, yeah, it's on. Don't worry, it's on, cuzzies. Then you just pour this in. Then you just, there's the spoon. See, it does everything for you, this knife. The chef knife cuts.
Wow.
Oh, don't waste that bit.
Wow. Even fingers checking the corned beef inside.
How's that, eh? And then,
Have you always been this good at cooking?
mate, when you're 5, no one's gonna cook for you. When you're the youngest one, you know, and you're 5 years old, and they're like, oh, teenage, cook it yourself. So, you know, you started pretty early.
I love the tool you use. You used the same tool you opened it with.
Oh, because you don't want that many dishes, you know? You don't want to have dishes, heaps
Shortcut
of
dishes.
dishes.
I agree.
what are you gonna eat out of?
Oh, see this tin foil here? Hey, hold that thought. Hold that thought. This is going to be a made plate soon, made up plate. Yeah, and it just keeps...
Can you pass me the corned beef can? I just want to give our viewers so the corned beef can is produced here in New Zealand. The ingredients in the corned beef can is actually 98% beef, and it's just got salt, beef salt, and a little bit of preservative. Did you know that?
What's that?
It's got energy in it.
Yeah.
Energy is a positive word. It's got about 1,040 kilojoules of energy per serving. It also has 18.2 protein, but it has 19.7 grams of fat.
It's going now.
And also,
Yeah.
now it's
Yeah,
going.
fine.
So that's the trick.
Had to shake it, hit it, make sure all the dirt's gone out of it. Forgot to do that, eh?
Awesome, bro.
Is it still going?
Yeah, it's going.
No, it's not going.
What?
Whether it's cooked or not, I'm still keen to eat it. This is
Hold on, wait. Give it a few bangs and that's when it kind of like...
there we go.
There you go.
I think it's an oven that kind of goes then doesn't go.
I think it's one of those ovens that just keeps going out.
Yeah, it's gone out again. It's getting what? This is some family violence going on between them and the machine. This is what we're trying to eliminate. But it's good that we see it happening before our faces. Because absolutely, Tu Whanau is about eliminating violence of all kinds.
Oh, it's definitely on now, yeah. Now you wait for about 5 minutes. Yeah, and then it gets really hot really while the sun's on it too. Yeah.
That's good,
Thanks for
Tony.
that.
You've done really well. And oven that doesn't work. This is just like, wow. I haven't seen a cooking show where the oven doesn't work.
You can eat it cold.
Hey.
In the whole world where the oven doesn't work.
Oh, getting the hot. I don't just stick it on.
You've done a good job.
Thanks,
Everybody's
bro.
gonna love your show. This is the guy. This is Tony's first time to do the show. He's
Hey,
gonna be
we
doing.
haven't forgotten the fried bread. It's been sitting in the sun, so it should be warmer. It should be warmer to go about. Call me.
Okay. Well, anyway, the food's
That was,
ready. The
let's
food's
just push
ready.
that aside.
The food's ready. The food is ready. We're not going to eat it till the end of the show, but thank you very much, Tony Masters. You've
Thanks,
done
bro.
so good. Listen, everyone's
Okay.
going to enjoy this. You're going to enjoy this.
Shit.
You're going to absolutely, I mean, this is cannibal material. But anyway,
It's really bush styles. They don't need the gas burner.
I'm crying under the glasses.
I'm sweating.
Oh my gosh. This is the
thank
first
you.
cooking show. This is Guinness Book of Records. This is the first cooking show in the whole world. Eat your heart out, Gordon Ramsay. Eat your
Are
heart
you
out,
still
Gordon
there?
Ramsay.
Sorry, man.
Okay.
Are you still there? Are you still there? Please don't go. Hey, sorry. Hey. Fuck.
Okay. We're going to cut this music down. And look, I tell
We're
you
gonna
what.
come back to that, cuz.
We're going to set up for this dance
Yeah, we'll
battle.
take it. Yeah.
Since you're no good at cooking. Let's see how good you are at dancing.
Oh no.
Okay.
Come on, let's go, bro. Let's do
So
it.
we're gonna do this dancing. We don't have much music. We just got a basic drum beat.
Lucky you say here. I
Yeah.
would just push
So,
everything.
Let's just pick up the whole table and shift it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna shift the whole
Oh
table.
my gosh.
We're gonna do this dance battle, people.
To the other side.
So that's the beat we're dancing to.
But that's like a zumba.
Well, I can do Egyptian. I can do the
Bet you
Egyptian.
can. I bet you can.
So I'm gonna break down the rules of the dance. Basically, what we have each is 16 bars. So I don't know if 16 bars is
Can
correct.
we,
So
like-
basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh.
7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh, yo.
5, 6, 7, 8, and then we'll switch.
Yeah. Hey.
Can you like be out of the shot?
Oh what? When
Because
we
I
do-
want me just in my shot when I'm dancing. So I'm not being disrespectful.
Okay, you starting? Are you starting?
Oh, do you want to start?
No, you start.
Okay.
Oh, no, can I start?
Okay, you start.
No,
You might just
okay,
start.
I
with the
wanna
best
start.
one.
No,
Okay.
I wanna start.
I'll be out of your shot. 4. and gentlemen, you can hug me because you can hug me. You can hug me. It's not easy to battle with me. I've been like I've been this good since I was born. Sorry about it. Sorry about it. I'm so sorry.
You're good.
Let's bring that table back in so we can sit down. As you know, we'd like you to send in your votes for whoever won that dance battle. And what we're going to do is we're going to send you out in Tu Whanau. See you later, ladies.
Bye.
Talk to them, Tony.
Yes, as you saw there, Michael pulled one out of his pocket, blew me out of the waters. Admittedly, it was a mean battle there, right there, cuzzies.
That's a mean battle.
Anyway, today we're gonna eat my favorite corned beef and spaghetti. Do you think it was those ladies that were stopping it from? Yes. And that was really hard work, man. Sunday morning, doing all that exercise. Here comes.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's sample your food.
Okay.
2 plates. How'd you like to bless our food, brother? You still pray?
Yeah.
Good. Let's do this.
And Father God, thank you for the food we're about to eat. We give thanks. Thank you for my brother here in this beautiful morning. For everyone that's watching. In your name we all ask. Amen.
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 Awesome, brother. Well, let's try this this cooked food, uncooked, half-cooked. Hey, you know, it's all good, brother. It's all part of we're just testing stuff. I mean, it's going to be really interesting how you do all these interviews over the next week. With an I really recommend you get an oven that works.
Mate, I should have practiced it
And
first.
thank you for the fried bread.
You're welcome.
Awesome.
It's all the way from Rangariri.
Wow. Let's yeah. Seems to be the theme music. Oh, I'm actually absolutely exhaustified. And so I guess cooking's an important part, eh? With whānau, I think there's a thing called the Ottawa Charter and the rights of the child. And every child has the right to be fed, you know what I mean? And I know absolutely in our communities there are children out there where they're not being fed properly and some of these kids are starving. But I really take my hat off to those schools that provide food for kids, because the reality is that there's a lot of poverty out there. You know what I mean? Do you see any of that in your life?
Yeah, bro. Heaps. Coming back from Australia, seeing everyone struggling, and you see more people homeless on Queen Street now. It's quite alarming. It's quite hard to take in, see all the homeless. Hey, it's out of it. The stories of families in vans and they're struggling. I'm like,
It is
crazy,
sad.
crazy.
Yeah, it's sad.
Give thanks, eh, for what we have.
Yeah. Even a simple recipe like the spaghetti and corned beef that you created this morning. It's been such a part of our culture, Māori and Pacific, that I used to hate corned beef when I was little
Why?
because I didn't appreciate it.
Why?
Because it was always there.
What was better than that?
KFC. You know, I always wanted I wanted all the commercial, the food that was always on TV, you know. Wanted McDonald's. McDonald's was just coming out then, you know. I'm going deep 80s. And I didn't feel as a kid I appreciated food like this. I mean,
Even your noodles you used to make for us. And those lamb flaps and those chicken things. What is it? Giblets.
Giblet.
Giblet. Easy chicken giblets.
The other thing too is that with the British, when they arrived there, they because I know for Pacific Island people, there's a lot of new mannerisms that have been adapted.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to talk and eat at the same time because that's considered rude, right? But in in some cultures it's absolutely normal. I know with Cook Islanders they eat with their fingers.
Yep.
And that's an absolute, you know, normal thing there. But even over time, just how we've taken on different ideologies around what is appropriate eating and what is not appropriate eating. I even struggle sometimes with people go, oh, ew, do you eat with your fingers? Because I always eat with my fingers. That's really, this is hard for me to eat with knives because I grew up eating with my fingers.
Yeah.
But somebody else's ideas have sort of kind of influenced my life. But I'm all for manners. I can sort of move in both worlds, really. And what about yourself?
When I want to eat, I like to go hard out. When you go to restaurants and, you know, like, you go to an Indian restaurant, you know, I sweat. You see me sweat when I eat.
Is that because of the nervousness of being there? Or is it something
No,
else?
it's because of the curry. It's
Oh.
hot, spicy.
All right. I thought it was some...
No, it's no anxiety. No, it's because of this hot sweating. So, you know, even like you using manners, you feel stink because you're sweating over your food. So, like, I'm always getting napkins, wiping your food. So, you know, if I had it my way, I wouldn't give a shit. I'd just keep eating. I wouldn't, you know, care. Just eat how I want to eat, how I feel full. That's it. But
So what are some of the values your parents taught you, your mum?
Say your grace always before you eat.
Wow, how important is karakia and grace?
Big.
What part does it play?
Parts of, you know, the religious side of our life. That's what part it does for us. Is you know, what we believe in.
It's not only religious too. For Māoris, for us as Māoris, is we call it tikanga.
Yeah.
And a big part of tikanga is that it's how you bless food. You always got to give thanks to the Creator, to the Almighty. And also closing is important, just as important. And that's a big thing that's missing with a lot of kids. Some kids don't know how to karakia.
They don't, bro. They don't even know how to.
And karakia is a real important. Absolutely.
The language is that's the starters, getting them to start the language.
And that's the value that we have as Māori and Pacific Islanders. We always have this belief that all things should be blessed, you know. And maybe for those listeners out there, kids, anyone, you know, just really being present when you pray. Because I see a lot of prayers are rushed. I think you live with Fred, Amen.
Yeah.
You know, I think, is that the extent that you acknowledge your Creator?
Yeah, thank you. You know, how much you want to rush through.
Rush through it.
You know.
I think we should really
mean every word.
take our time, when we bless kai. No matter what the kai is, because I think just that karakia makes that food that extra bit better. Yeah. So that's us, ladies and gentlemen. That's us sampling the kai here on this. We don't even know what this program is, what's going to be called. Tony just came up. Tell us, you just came up with this idea about this program.
Yeah, it was really to do with eating, singing, dancing, and talking. That's it. Just those main things, like every other's.
Yeah.
Pretty sure, but it's mainly to eat, sing, dance, and talk. So hard to just hold on to your love, 'cause I feel that so real when I see you there. She walks in comes my baby, smiling at me. Ooh, 'cause wouldn't you rather be in love? Wouldn't you rather be in love? Would you rather be in love? 'Cause wouldn't you rather be in love?
With a crooked path up ahead to light my way. Deep in my heart, I'll never be led astray. 'Cause if you wanna leave that troubled world behind you, deep in your memory you'll find the words that you make up.
'Cause there she goes walking, comes my baby, smiling at me. 'Cause would you rather be in love? Would you rather be in love? Would you rather be in love? 'Cause would you rather be in love?
So Tony, the first thing I wanted to just bring you into, just to close off the show today, is just to talk a little bit about this thing called the Tu Whanau Charter of Commitment that we have with Tu Whanau. And as the person who's going to sort of be leading the show, is how you can take this and sort of the different people that you meet in the community, ask them to make a commitment to positive change. And firstly is to ask you, are you able to acknowledge that violence towards whānau is unacceptable within Te Ao Māori, also within Te Ao Pacific Island, and that such acts of violence are considered a transgression that breach the mana and the tapu of individuals, their whānau and their entire whakapapa? Are you able to acknowledge that?
Yeah, I agree.
And so the last one is, are you able to declare that violence against women and tamariki, wahine and tamariki within whānau is not a part of our cultural tradition?
It's not part of our culture. It's never been a part of our culture. It's just the influences we've had. You know, in my time of growing up, we had a lot of families. We had a lot of families come to our house because my mother was a solo mother at the time. But there was a lot of families that were going through, you know, domestic violence with their parents, and the kids used to run to our house and knock on our door. They used to knock on our door for my mother's help, and my mother would run to their house while they're having a fight and would fight the men off. Like I would physically, you know, at a young age, be watching this, you know, in front of my eyes, you know, this countless nights, or like that was back in the 80s, you know, late 70s.
So we've moved on, eh?
Yep, moved on from that, you know, we've moved, especially within the community.
So what does positive change look like for your family, your mother now? You keen to do that?
Yeah, yeah, I'm keen, yes, to support, you know,
Not support, to make to support your positive change.
Yeah.
Because it's no use focusing on others until we can do it to ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And if it means I just need to start with one person at a time, and if it means you go to all these interviews for the show that you're going to be doing in the future, and ask your people that you interview to make this commitment today for a better word for our kids. We start planting these little blocks in place now. You good to make a commitment? You able to sign up online?
Yes.
So that it's as easy as that. Tony Masters is going to commit himself. You heard it, to positive change. And whatever that is, Tony, whether it's, you were talking this morning about being truthful to yourself,
Yeah.
it's all that stuff. That's the positive change. You're finding now that you're being more honest. So I'm really digging this journey that you're going to be, and this stuff you're going to be doing with West Auckland. What are your final thoughts to wrap up our show this morning?
It's been a good morning, just a big eye opener. Big eye opener to get involved in that, and just hope. I just want to see how it went, see if it was a positive thing, if it was if it's if I could probably do this again, that'll be good, But
Absolutely.
see how it goes.
Well, that's
Yeah,
us,
we'll go
ladies
from
and
there.
gentlemen.
Thank yous.
Mr. Tony Masters right there, one of my good friends, and sometimes in terms of getting reinforcements, we need these relationships with these people to help us along this journey in this journey of positive change for whānau, hapu, and iwi, and also our communities throughout Aotearoa. This is Mikaira Pou. For more information, you can look us up on www.etufano.org. You can go onto our website page there and sign up yourself if you would like to acknowledge and make a positive change in your own life. On behalf of me and Tony, my man, we're out. Our skis, 5,000, ladies and gentlemen.
Ka kite.
That's us for another time. Be back here every Sunday with Mr. Tony Masters. I may not be here, but every 10 o'clock, it might not be as elaborate as this.
Yes, we'll see how we go.
But every 10 o'clock Sunday, keep this guy in check. He's going to be presenting you. During the week, we'll put up some posts and some commercials as to what the program is. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, ka kite, anō.